Okay, so today we're gonna be putting in the the interior panel from one of the newer 2001, 2002, I believe a 2000 4Runner onto a 1996 4Runner. So the one that came with it is this one. As you can see, it has just one small square panel. And we're going to be upgrading it to the newer one because you get a lot more space and you also get a nice little cigarette lighter back here. So this does require trimming. I started after, but I'll walk you guys through the steps. You're going to have this piece right here, and in there you'll have just regular Phillips. You're going to take that off. You're going to have another Phillips up here. Take that one off, and then right here you'll have your dome light. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. You're just gonna have to pop off this little plastic from the actual light, and then here you can see where the 4 screws are gonna be coming from. And then on the other side, towards the seat, you're gonna have this, which has another 2 screws. Once you have all that off, you can just kind of pry it, and then it should come off. All it has is little mounting clips that'll come right off when you pry it. So at this point, sorry, one more step, you're gonna have to go over here. What I did is lifted this seat up a little bit and then moved the carpet. It was a 14 millimeter. Just unscrew that. The seatbelt came off, and then I wedged it in through this hole to get the whole panel off. I also loosened up this one just by pulling it off. Also has mounting clips. And then since it doesn't come with any type of connections back here, what I did is I just added this one to the black, and then I have another red, so I just added this one to a yellow. And I don't know where I'm gonna tap into yet. There's some wires back here, but I might just end up going up and over and then tapping into the dome light. But I'll update you guys when I'm there. And then since there's a lot more storage, you're gonna have to do a little bit of trimming. So I'm gonna be cutting in just right here and seeing if that's enough. We'll see. All right, so finally did the trimming. Took off this whole piece right here. Just used a Sawzall. Just use this. The metal was pretty thin. What I also did is I ran right here. There's a drain hose. Actually, gotta get that back. So I just ran it over here by the seat belt. Hopefully you can see that. Just to kind of get it out of the way. I didn't do it right away, and I cut it just a little bit right here, shaved off a bit. So just be careful with that hose. You can just pull it off. You can unclip it from here and then put it off to the side. Also make sure to unclip this hose as well as the one up here. I just use painter's tape just to kind of keep it out of the way. Once it's all cut, you're just gonna put the hose back. There's a little hole down here. Just put the drain hose back. You're gonna run this one and this one just around it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tap into the wiring from the dome light to get this cigarette lighter working. So, all right, so everything's installed again. One screw here, 2 screws here, and then also had to take all this off. There's a slight color difference, so if I were to do it again, or recommend somebody to do it, I just recommend get all the panels, this one, top one, and the bottom one. That way all of it can kind of match. You can kind of see the difference between here and there, and then there to here. It's not bad. It's worth it for the storage. I ended up not doing anything with this yet because I'm gonna wire it to the battery. There's a guy, I believe his website is like BH 3D printing, and it makes one outlet go into 4 different ones with the voltage reader. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that route. But yeah, pretty easy install. Just a little bit of trimming. If you have a Sawzall, it should be good.